On what should have been a routine Monday, Sanofi stunned both the medical and financial worlds with an unexpected announcement that sent shockwaves through the industry. The news broke early in the day, catching analysts, investors, and even some of Sanofi's own employees off guard. The company revealed that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration would not be making a decision on their highly anticipated multiple sclerosis drug, Tolebrutinib, by the previously expected deadline. This wasn't just any drug. It represented years of research, hope for patients, and a potential game-changer in the treatment of MS. Instead of a straightforward rejection or approval, Sanofi was met with a delay. The FDA explained that it needed additional time to thoroughly review new data that Sanofi had recently submitted. This new information, while promising, required careful analysis to ensure that every aspect of the drug's safety and effectiveness was fully understood. For patients living with multiple sclerosis who are constantly searching for better treatment options, this pause is more than just a bureaucratic hiccup, it's a significant setback. Investors too felt the impact, as the timeline for potential approval was pushed back, with the earliest possible green light now not expected until mid-2026. The uncertainty rippled through the markets, affecting not just Sanofi's stock but also the broader pharmaceutical sector. This delay is a stark reminder of the unpredictable, high-stakes nature of drug development. In this world, years, sometimes decades of scientific work, investment, and hope can hinge on a single regulatory decision. Teams of researchers, executives, and clinicians can find their futures changed overnight by a letter from the FDA. For Sanofi, the implications go far beyond a simple scheduling issue. The delay forces the company to rethink its strategy, adjust financial forecasts, and reconsider its position in a fiercely competitive market. Every day of uncertainty can mean millions of dollars gained or lost, and the pressure on leadership to respond is immense. Tolebrutinib isn't just another product in Sanofi's pipeline, it's a cornerstone of the company's future ambitions in neurology. The FDA's extended review is a sobering reminder that innovation in medicine is rarely a straight line. Progress is often marked by unexpected twists, setbacks, and the need for resilience. Ultimately, the FDA's careful, methodical approach is designed to protect patients. Every new medication must not only prove its effectiveness, but also meet the highest standards of safety. For Sanofi, for patients, and for the industry as a whole, this process, though sometimes frustrating, is essential to building trust in the medicines of tomorrow. To truly grasp the weight of this delay, it's important to step into the shoes of those living with multiple sclerosis, or MS. Every day, thousands of people around the world face uncertainty, waiting for answers, for relief, and for hope. The journey with MS is not just a medical challenge. It's a lifelong battle that affects every aspect of a person's life, from their physical health to their emotional well-being. You need to know what's at stake. MS is a complex, unpredictable disease that can strike anyone, regardless of age, gender, or background. It's a diagnosis that changes lives in an instant, forcing people to adapt to new limitations and face an uncertain future. MS is a chronic, often progressive disease where the immune system mistakenly attacks the protective myelin sheath that surrounds nerve fibers. This damage disrupts the vital communication between the brain and the rest of the body, leading to a wide range of symptoms that can be both visible and invisible. Some people experience numbness, tingling, or muscle weakness, while others struggle with balance, coordination, or even paralysis. The symptoms can be unpredictable and overwhelming, ranging from persistent fatigue and muscle weakness to vision problems, memory lapses, and cognitive difficulties. For some, even simple daily tasks become daunting challenges. The course of MS varies widely from person to person. Some may experience long periods of remission, while others face a steady progression of disability. The emotional toll is immense, as patients and their families navigate a future filled with unknowns. Current treatments, known as disease-modifying therapies, can help slow the progression of MS and reduce the frequency of relapses. However, these treatments often require regular injections or infusions, which can be painful, inconvenient, and come with a host of challenging side effects, ranging from flu-like symptoms to increased risk of infections. That's why the development of a new, once-daily oral drug like Tolebrutinib is so significant. For many patients, the idea of simply taking a pill at home, without the need for needles or frequent clinic visits, represents a major step forward. It could make treatment not only easier, but also more effective and accessible for people with busy lives or limited mobility. For countless individuals, a daily pill could mean freedom from the anxiety and discomfort of injections, and a chance to reclaim a sense of normalcy. It could open the door to a better quality of life. allowing people to focus on what matters most: family, work, and the simple joys of everyday living. New drugs like Tolebrutinib also offer hope to those who haven't responded to existing therapies or who have struggled with intolerable side effects. Each new option brings renewed optimism and the possibility of a brighter future. Every advance in MS treatment expands the arsenal against this complex and relentless disease, bringing us one step closer to a world where MS is no longer a lifelong battle, but a challenge that can be managed and, one day, overcome. So, what is Tolebrutinib? It's an experimental oral drug from a new class called BTK inhibitors. BTK is a protein in immune cells that drive the nerve damage in MS. Tolebrutinib blocks BTK, calming these cells and reducing inflammation. Uniquely, it crosses the blood-brain barrier, acting directly in the central nervous system, where MS does its damage. This dual action, targeting both the body and the brain, could slow disease progression, not just prevent relapses. The once-daily pill format is a game-changer for patients managing a lifelong illness. Tolebrutinib's promise: a more targeted, convenient, and potentially more effective way to manage MS. That's why anticipation has been so high. The FDA's job is to protect public health by ensuring new drugs are safe and effective. When a company submits a new drug, the FDA reviews mountains of data from lab and clinical studies. The key question: do the benefits outweigh the risks? The process is thorough, sometimes requiring more time if new data or safety questions arise. As with Tolebrutinib, the FDA's caution isn't a sign of rejection, but a commitment to patient safety. Delays are frustrating, but they're essential to prevent harm and build trust in new medicines. When a drug finally gets FDA approval, it means it's cleared a high bar. The system's first rule: do no harm. This isn't Tolebrutinib's first setback. In 2023, the FDA paused its U.S. trials after several participants developed drug-induced liver injury, a serious safety concern. New patients couldn't enroll, and those on the drug less than 60 days had to stop. Others continued with close liver monitoring. Sanofi and the FDA investigated, finding most cases linked to pre-existing risk factors, and improved monitoring could manage the risk. The hold was eventually lifted, but the episode left regulators cautious. Now, the FDA is scrutinizing all liver safety data, likely including long-term follow-up. The shadow of that clinical hold looms over today's review. The agency wants to be absolutely sure the benefits outweigh any liver risks. For Sanofi, the delay's impact was immediate. Shares dropped over 2% on the news. Investors had counted on a 2025 launch. Now revenue is pushed to 2026, raising uncertainty. Tolebrutinib is a key asset, and delays open the door for rivals like Merck and Novartis to catch up with their own BTK inhibitors. First-mover advantage is critical in pharma, and this setback erodes Sanofi's lead. Drug development is expensive, and delays mean carrying costs longer without sales. The ripple effects can impact budgets and other research projects. For a company of Sanofi's size, even a single drug delay can shake the entire organization. The stakes are high, and the competition fierce. When the delay hit, analysts expressed disappointment but not surprise. Many had already anticipated a longer review due to past safety issues. Still, they see blockbuster potential if Tolebrutinib is approved, given the huge unmet need in MS. A once-daily oral drug that crosses the blood-brain barrier could capture a big share of the market. But the delay increases competitive risk. If a rival's BTK inhibitor launches first, Sanofi could lose ground. The final FDA label is crucial. If it comes with strong warnings or burdensome monitoring, commercial prospects could dim. Analysts are watching closely for any signs from the FDA or news from competitors. The drug's ultimate value depends on the agency's verdict. For now, the market waits. For people living with MS, this delay is more than a headline. It's a personal setback. Many had hoped to switch to a simpler, more effective pill, and now face another year or more of waiting. Living with MS means constant adaptation, and every new treatment brings hope for a better future. The delay is disappointing, but patients also understand the need for safety. No one wants a drug rushed to market if risks aren't fully understood. The emotional toll is real, but so is the appreciation for the FDA's diligence. The goal remains: treatments that are both effective and safe for long-term use. For now, patients wait, hoping the extra time leads to a positive outcome. What's next? The story of Tolebrutinib is far from over. As the world watches, the next steps will be critical, not just for Sanofi but for patients, doctors, and the entire MS community. The path forward is filled with both uncertainty and hope, and every decision made now will shape the future of this potential treatment. The FDA will continue its deep review, meticulously examining every piece of data, every clinical trial result, and every safety report. Their job is to ensure that any new therapy meets the highest standards of safety and effectiveness before it reaches the public. Meanwhile, Sanofi is working tirelessly behind the scenes, responding to questions, providing additional data, and collaborating with regulators to address any concerns that arise. These closed-door discussions are crucial, as they can determine the fate of the drug. The new decision date is set for mid-2026, a timeline that feels both distant and urgent for those waiting. This extended review period gives everyone more time to gather information, but it also means more waiting for answers. An advisory committee meeting could offer a rare public glimpse into the debate. Here, experts from various fields will come together to discuss the evidence, share their perspectives, and ask tough questions in front of a national audience. The committee will weigh the evidence carefully, considering not just the numbers, but the real-world impact on patients' lives. Their recommendations will carry significant weight in the final decision. Ultimately, they will vote on whether the benefits of Tolebrutinib outweigh the risks, a decision that could open new doors or set new limits for the drug's future. For Sanofi and its investors, this is another test of patience and resilience. The stakes are high, and every update from the FDA can send ripples through the vision. Basindates Dorius World. Analysts and shareholders will be watching every development closely, knowing that the outcome could have a major impact on the company's future and the broader pharmaceutical market. The company must prepare for any outcome, whether it's full approval, a restricted launch, or even further delays. Strategic planning and adaptability are more important than ever. Every scenario is on the table, from a green light to significant restrictions, and Sanofi must be ready to respond quickly to whatever comes next. For patients and doctors, the waiting game continues. Many are holding on to hope, eager for a new tool in the fight against MS, but also anxious about what the future holds. They know that every delay means more time without access to a potentially life-changing therapy, but they also understand the importance of getting it right. The journey of a new medicine is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a long road, filled with both promise and setbacks, and it requires endurance from everyone involved. There will be moments of hope and moments of disappointment, but the shared goal remains clear: to deliver treatments that are not only effective, but above all, safe for those who need them most. The next chapter for Tolebrutinib is still being written, and the world will be watching every step of the way.